There's nothing quite like the feeling of waiting for a package to arrive in the mail, but how are you supposed to feel when a package arrives that you didn't expect? Okay, so earlier in the week, I received an email notification from Nathaniel Deal over at Ammo Counter that my package had shipped and I didn't recall ordering anything. So let's see what the deal is. I don't know if it's a mistake on his part, if this is somebody else's stuff that got sent to the wrong address, or what is going on, but we're about to find out together. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, gee whiz. This is the version 2 kit, I believe. The retrofit deal. It's just kind of the universal attachment. Before I get too carried away, I'm not gonna make sure this is right. What's going on here? See if there's any explanation. Okay, this is actually purchased by the guy that I'm building the Centaur for, because there's a side project that I'm working on as well. And we had casually talked about this kit, but I didn't know he actually pulled the trigger on it. So, I guess this guy's gonna get kind of a review on his own. Man, that is nice. Nice little braided sleeve on there. That is a nice tidy little package. Same controls. That is pretty slick. That is really pretty slick. Huh. Very cool. Very cool. Well, for the heck of it, let's I guess turn this into an actual review kind of thing. I mean, this is a self-contained product, so let's give it a go. See, what are we gonna put this on? Let's go put it on something that works. Okay, well, I'll get my Rapid Strike that is soon to have its own little video in the future. But it's really the only thing that really works right now that would have a side rail to utilize the 90-degree adapter here. So, I guess we can start with that. Is it gonna work? It's gonna work. Maybe it won't work on that side. Maybe it's just mega snug. This is me being really careful on this rail. Okay. Kind of making me just a little nervous on my painted stuff, but there we go. Yeah. Okay, well that's good. It's very satisfyingly snug. So it's definitely not going to come off. Okay, now were this a permanent application, I'd probably squeeze it on the rest of the way, another ½ inch or so. But since I need to be able to get this off, then it seems to be relatively snug as it is, so I'm not too concerned with that part of things. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. So let's loosen this guy up. Now I have had a chance to go through the ammo counter that's on the Centaur, finally got that wired and some kind of preliminary testing, and ran several mags through it already, and it works very nice. I was actually going to do a little review on it, but this will suffice as well, I think. I think I might also do a little video on that just for the sake of continuity of the project. It'll likely be on its own episode under the Model-Along series, but this here will be just kind of a standalone review. It's actually relatively tidy on there. That's I actually kind of like that, and especially being a solitary unit that you know, you could take this off and put it on something else. You can run multiple blasters at a war and be able to just swap the counter with just a screwdriver in probably just a couple minutes. The retention is nice. It's not overly snug, but it doesn't feel like it's going to wiggle and fall off. But it's not so hard to get on that you feel like you're going to break it, which is nice. The having the little braided sleeve on the cable, on the wires, makes it feel a whole lot better instead of, you know, what you'd expect from like just bare wires hanging out there. It feels a lot more protected. It keeps them from kind of swinging in the breeze a little bit, because it kind of holds its own shape a little bit, which is kind of a cool benefit. So let's tip this up like that and go boop. Very nice. And just like the other counters, has all the different known sizes, as well as put it on 0. I believe that's the reset button. So let's round up a couple mags and see just how responsive this thing is. Okay, the Strata Strike is running MTB Rhino motors on the flywheels and Honey Badger on the pusher. I elected to run it on a 4 AA pack and kind of the standard voltage arrangement, just to put the rate of fire controllable enough that we can make sure that everything is coordinating with what the magazine is doing versus what the counter is doing. So right now it's on the count up mode, so bump it up 1 to the 6 round setting. Then it automatically resets the way it's supposed to. Let's bump it up to the next setting, which is the 10. Got a 10. Like, just for the heck of it, we'll put a real battery in this thing, do a couple mag dumps, and just make sure that we're running out when the counter says we're running out. Okay, we'll go ahead and utilize the count up setting. There should be 35 in here, so we should end up with a count of 35. Bingo. Cool. So we'll reset that. We'll do a, I got a 15 here. We'll do a 15. Zeroed out, reset, empty mag. Got an 18. Set it to 18. Reset, empty mag. I'm pretty confident with this, and I'm really liking the just the whole package. I've got the previous iteration of the ammo counter with the resettable multi-option housing. That's kind of the, you know, the universal kit for kind of custom installations and stuff. And I've had a chance to play with the one that's in the Centaur, which is the same, but for a entirely remote setup that you can just, you know, take off and move somewhere else. It's just, it's real tidy. I mean, if you wanted to, you could kind of find a clever way to kind of route this guy out of the way, depending on what blaster you're using. But that's... I was a little skeptical about the 90-degree bracket, that it would look really obviously, you know, like an extension and hang out a ways, but that really allows it to tuck into the blaster really, really snugly. And it's not really in the way of any operational stuff. You can still run attachments on all your other rails and stuff. And I really like the muzzle attachment. I mean, it's very minimalist, but it's got some style. It's got the kind of a very nerfy aesthetic. It's on there for sure. I'm really impressed. And at the price point, let me check the paperwork real quick. Is it bad at all? $60 more or less for the whole package deal, and it's universal and bolts on anything, and anything with a rail and a barrel attachment point. That's yeah, I like that. I actually like that a lot. And you know, just kind of sighting down it, it's, I don't know, it's very nice. I think even if it was on a top rail, it wouldn't be much taller than that scope that's on there right now, and that's kind of a low-rise guy. I'm very impressed with this package. I mean, I've been pretty darn impressed with my experience with the ammo counter thus far. You know, installing the one in the Centaur. But I'm actually really digging this kit. Like I said, this was purchased by a customer for a build, but I could very easily see myself purchasing, you know, one or more of these for my personal stuff. That's actually a very nice kit, very nice package. And like I said, the nothing really feels like it's gonna break. I mean, I think the 90-degree bracket was a little snug, but because it doesn't have a attachment button tab thing that locks in, that you do want it to be snug, and it's not going anywhere. And even the counter itself on the bracket, it's not really wiggling or flopping. It moves a little bit, but not enough to really be concerned about it wanting to like come off or get jostled or anything. But it's you can put some pretty serious shake on it, and yeah, it's not going anywhere. Oop. Guess I should put some snug on that though, I think. Oh, yeah. Not bad at all. That's yeah, I'm very pleased with that. That's something I can very easily recommend. And like I said, that's something that I can very easily see myself purchasing one for my personal stuff. So anyway, this is kind of a twofold video. This was a you know, mystery unboxing and a product review. And under the circumstances, I think I will go ahead and put the link to the ammo counter, and at least this model in particular, down in the description box. And I'll put that as a solid recommendation. It's well constructed. It's just it's about the best kind of package that I think is, you know, as clean and as tidy of a package as you can get, and still have it be universal. I'm actually very impressed. So thanks for watching, and go ahead, and if you haven't looked into ammo counter at all, I would recommend it. It seems like a good solid product. I like it. My experience with it has been positive. So yeah, go have a look at that if you think that's something you may be interested in. And until next time, wishing blue skies and green lights to you and yours, and may all your troubles be teeny weeny ones.